So welcome to Work Trains. I'm Joey, and I got a haul. So I've been working on my marching band in the Silly Hat Day parade, and I had a thought to add something else, not to the marching band, but to the parade. So apparently, I got the World of Coffee. Yeah, coffee. Yeah, I don't know. It's a box, right? So this is an order from a Bricklink seller. The Bricklink seller was Las Vegas Works. So let's see what my thought was. Why can't I get this box open? What is going on with this box? Which way is this box? I don't. It's not taped that. Okay. What did I get? I got bubble wrap. I don't have my other camera. We don't need that. We have a bag full of ABS. We got we got struggle bus trying to get these open. Okay, here we go. All right, we've got the bagpipers. Let's see if I can get one of these going. I think like this. There we go. All right, I have 3 of those. And I have a couple more on order that were just the minifigs without the bagpipes. These were the CMFs. I don't remember which CMF series this was. I don't think it's wrote on here. It always amazes me that people put all these barcodes and bag everything. I mean, I'm appreciative. And I think these, no, I think these were new. But boy, that's a lot of work. As a Bricklink seller, oh, that one's missing his hat. Has this one got his hat? Okay, now this is just weird. What have they done here? Well, this one has his hat on and then has an extra hat. Okay, we're good. I got all 3 hats and all 3 bagpipes. So yeah, if you haven't figured it out yet, we're going to have some English Irishmen here playing the bagpipes in our parade. They have their kilts and their bagpipes. Well, dang it, this one's missing its kilt. Come on. Come on, people. And I've looked at these things and this kilt is going. Look, he looks like he's wearing a thong or something. You can't see that. Let's take these over to the. Let's take them over to the parade. All right, here's a close up of what he's supposed to normally look like. There's his little kilt and the hat. I'm gonna have to go back and look. Were these used or not? I don't know. I've been putting these gray jumpers, the 1x2 jumper, just because it helps hold them up a little better, which I think looks pretty good. I don't know that I even have enough for all 3 of these guys. Looks like I'm short one. So there's 2. So they're not part of the marching band. They're their own little troop, if you will. And this guy's going to be short, so I'm not sure he's going to be. Yeah, he's not going to stand up. He's going to fall over. Okay, so we can't put him. Let's go ahead and give him his. There. He'll stand on his own. I think the little gray feet, shoes, whatever, they're the same color as the street. I think that looks pretty good. Works fairly well. Okay, so this is the I think this is going to be the staff that he's going to be carrying, much like this guy, the drum major at the beginning, whatever. And like I said, I had a couple more of these on order, but it looks like now I'm going to have to try to get a kilt on order. Is this even the right? Yeah, it's the right torso. They all have the same faces. So, yeah. I'd say this is just a brick seller, bricklinker that was just not careful with what he had. So I don't think these were brand new. I was paying the minimums. So when you do things like pay the minimum, right, you run the risk of getting incomplete stuff, 99% complete. So I'm gonna have to go look. I'm gonna look at my invoice and see what my invoice said. Because if it was used, whatever, then I'm probably just gonna let it go. But if it was for a brand new one, then yeah, I'll probably contact the seller and say, hey, I'm missing the kilt. These are obviously loose. In fact, it even says on the bag somebody's wrote loose, or it was typed in there. So these are not new. I don't think they were new, because I think the new on these are pretty expensive. I think they're north of $20. So, at any rate, yeah, here we are. The continuation of the marching band for the annual Silly Hats Parade. Hey, what are you doing here? I just said how good your little new shoes are, and you're laying on the ground. Then we're going to have our Scottish Rite, or whatever, our bagpipers, and we got a few more of those coming. We're going to do a drum. We're going to do it because bagpipers usually have a drum. So we'll have a drum. And then we have one car, and I think the car show, I think we might go ahead and bring some of those in. And maybe we'll look at it, some kind of parade float. Yeah. So do all the YouTube things, like, subscribe. We have a membership program, and if you watch the AFO podcast, or you're interested in a podcast about Lego, vintage Lego, and three guys that just like to talk about Lego, then that's a podcast for you. You can join our memberships and be part of the live studio audience. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.